that is corny is valid, stuff like that. He did not like the fact that people are calling him a predator. How do y'all feel about him being called a predator? Like, do y'all think that what he did is in the same category of what you would think of as a predator? When I thought of it, like, what that means, like, everybody on the MTV show Catfish should be a predator. So, are we calling that show a predator show? I don't think that we are. So I agree with him with that. Like, I don't think that he's a predator. I think that he might be he's like the type of person who goes through drastic measures to try to land pussy. And it's like, dude, why do you think you got to go through drastic measures to do that? Like, I saw in the comment when he was bringing up the Yoshi situation, talking about he had to watch her all night like a little sister, da 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 da, blah blah blah. And someone was like, well, it sounds like you're doing the most to try to get that too. So, yeah. And then that's a situation you didn't have to bring up. I understand you're trying to prove your point, but at the same time, you don't want to say any dude's name, but you want to bring up Yoshi's name. Why would you say Yoshi's name if you're not going to say nobody else's name? You could have just said there was a battle rap female that was here at this place and the battle rap dudes I was trying to protect him from. So that there, I didn't respect at all. So that was extra. You trying to take the attention off of you. That's what kept getting in what he was saying. He kept trying to take the attention off of him. Try to take. I know DNA asked the question, but he kept trying to take it back to ill will in that situation. Apparently, info I did not know was that he made the fake paperwork first. Ill will. I did not know that. Like, huh? Let me look at the comments. Oh yeah, he brought your honor into it. Yeah, it was a lot of Captain Save-Up host stuff going on. Not to call them ladies no hoes, because it's not, but I was just reading the comment. So, yeah, and then, all the battle rappers are mad at him or whatever, which I understand because he did pretend to be them. At first, I thought he made 6 different pages to catfish her, but he just made a chat and he edited the photo to look like it was a group chat, stuff like that. He said it was a one-time thing, but like, I don't know how that it looked too real for me for it to be a one-time thing. Like, if you just edited a photo of text and then added the names, and that looked way too real to me for it to be a one-time thing, just to say that. And then towards the end, he's like, I told her she's a beautiful girl. Like, niggas would want to wipe that because your name ain't been ran through the mud. Like, this, that. Like, it sounded like you really like this girl. It don't sound like you and her were just friends of any sort. It sounded like you were trying to go through the extremes to get her where you wanted her. And I don't know if it was for no vagina. All I know is that it was you were trying to help her self-esteem. Now, that means you cared. You had an enormous amount of care in your body to take a lot of your time out the day to create a fake message, add 6 of your homies that you say you have a rapport with, and all to send to a female that is just your friend, that's been your friend for 5-6 years. Now, if this your best friend of 5-6 years, then she should trust you and your judgment. So if you just go to your friend of 5-6 years, then you can say, you know what, listen to me. You are this, that. You do not have to be insecure about that. You don't have to do this, or that. Why don't you think that she would think that that was more credible or valuable than you being 6 different people and having them say sexual things about her and then sending it to her and being like, see, I told you. Like, because your whole point was that she's so insecure that guys don't want to love her in public. They just want to love her behind the scenes. So in the message it's saying, oh yeah, I F that. I do this to her. Oh, she looked, yeah, like I was smashed, stuff like that. Oh, I don't like, I like yellow girls, but yeah, you know. So first of all, why does it say I like yellow girls? Da da da. Why would it? That's already more so proving her point and making her insecure. That was the wrong thing to say. Second, everything that y'all were talking about is what happens behind the scenes. Nobody in that message said, oh, yeah, she's a beautiful girl. I would want to take her on a date. Oh, she's a beautiful girl. I would want to go to the mall and flaunt her around. Yeah, she looks like a trophy wife. Didn't nobody say nothing like that? That's what she was insecure about, right? So why weren't the messages uplifting? Why wasn't the stuff you were sending her uplifting to what she was insecure about? That's why she was so mad. Why do you think she was so mad? She was so mad because it's the same thing that she's been telling you. If you say she's been telling you it, it's the same thing she's been telling you. She keeps on saying, oh, dudes don't want to fuck with me. They just want to fuck with me in private where nobody knows about it. The screenshots was the same shits. So of course she's mad. Now she's mad at people for no reason because you made it up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I know y'all feel me 1000% because that's easy to get through. Like, it's not that hard to process. Dude, you did that. You didn't do that to help her or help her self-esteem. You did that for another reason. I don't know the reason. I'm sure you're not going to say the reason. But that's some different type level stuff. I saw a question, someone said, was the paperwork he used in our battle real? No clue. Honestly, it could become completely fake. Honestly, just like he said, whatever, we can't believe him. How can he ever be credible before or after? Now, we thought this was the first time. DNA knew it wasn't the first time, and he asked him a question about ill will, which was crazy. Like, you making up fake paperwork, and now you're upset because Predator is being at the front of your name. But you have to understand, you are in a battle rap culture where your career is basically you getting talked about 80% of the time. If you pop it. You know what I'm saying? If you a bitch like me and you pop it. But anyway, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're in this shit for, is to talk shit. So then you're mad when niggas talk shit. What type of other rebuttal were you expecting? Oh, prep the catfish, that's one. But niggas is gonna keep going crazy with this shit. You see how how creative we are. I know you see all the memes already, and you know what? The karma that you were talking about, that karma, probably not from that ill will stuff you did. That karma is probably from the fact, or that karma is you getting exposed, so people know to tread lightly around you, because you be motherfucker. This is not your first time. How many prep